The Baillieu government is extending its smoking bans to benefit Victorian beachgoers this summer. 10 State political reporter David Woiwod is at Elwood Beach. David, what are the new restrictions?
Well, Helen, from this summer, smokers won't be able to light up on patrol beaches between the flags or within 50 metres of the flags. New legislation set to be introduced to Parliament tomorrow, which will give council officers the power to fine people up to $140. Now, the Health Minister says this is a great way to slash smoking rates, but some groups, including the Greens, say these anti-public smoking laws don't go far enough, but the Minister maintains it's a great first step.
That this will send a powerful message that on patrolled beaches where the population in terms of swimmers and families is greatest, that it's not acceptable to smoke.
Now, this new legislation tops off a busy day in Parliament in which more than 80 reports were tabled. Now, among them was a Victorian Auditor General's report which savaged the state's peak infrastructure body, Major Projects Victoria, for failing to adequately use public funds. It's Victoria's major projects' major problem.
This report, tragically for Victorians, is a damning indictment of major projects under the previous Labor government.
The Auditor General found the body in charge of managing $35.6 billion in big-ticket infrastructure projects had not been operating effectively, efficiently or economically, and that it was likely it had not been achieving the best use of public resources. There are also claims employees had resigned and then been re-employed in the same jobs but at much higher pay rates.
The reality is their fingerprints of management are all over this process as well.
Those projects which sustained cost blowouts and were in need of major redesign include Amy Park, Melbourne Park redevelopment, the National Gallery of Victoria, the Melbourne Museum and the Melbourne Recital Centre. Among major projects, Victoria's litany of failures were serious faults with the popular Amy Park. It was designed without catering facilities, naming rights and, most alarmingly, without a playing surface.
So under Labor, you had a major sporting stadium with no seats, no turf and no pies.
The government has accepted the report's recommendations. David Woiwod, 10 News.